Alright everybody, welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, join Discord, join Twitter, and all that good stuff. So this episode will probably mainly be...
That password you gave me worked like a charm. I had no problems getting into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s database.
Glad to hear. Did you dig up any useful information?
You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together?
Any idea what the Imperium think tank is for?
No. But I can find out by hacking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. C.B. Sobolski, or a guy named Baroge.
So why don't you ask them?
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Fair enough. Do you have any new conversation?
How's it going?
Did you hear about the Imperium?
That it's a think tank? Yeah. But the big question is, what are they thinking about?
How'd you figure that?
Well, are they good guys who are helping humanity? Or are they bad guys who are coming up with new reality shows for TV?
Did you become Spider-Man?
It's the same old story you've heard 100 times. Boy gets bit by radioactive spider, boy gets spider superpowers. Boy becomes world's most popular crime fighter. You know how it goes.
No way.
Yes way. Only problem is, I can't spin webs. I had to create wrist devices to do that. You wouldn't believe how expensive web fluid is.
You don't like S.H.I.E.L.D., do you?
Can't say that I'm a big fan. Maybe it's my loner state of mind, but large military groups like S.H.I.E.L.D. make me very paranoid. Maybe I'm just jealous of their limitless budget. I mean, they have their massive helicarrier and Omega base. I don't even have a Spidey-mobile.
Thanks,
You know
Spidey.
me. I'm just here to help.
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler.
When did you become the ruler of Wakanda?
My father, T'Chaka, was the king before me, but he was killed protecting our country's vibranium from Ulysses' claw.
You inherited the title?
No, it was not that easy. First, I had to battle 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors, and then I had to locate a very rare heart-shaped herb. After that, I was named ruler of Wakanda and the Black Panther.
What is vibranium?
It is a very rare metal that absorbs any type of vibration, from sound waves to the explosion of a bomb.
That sounds like that would come in very handy.
Indeed, it is woven into the fabric of my suit, and was used in the manufacture of Captain America's shield.
Has anyone ever stolen your vibranium?
Many have tried. All of them have failed at the hands of the Black Panther. Although Mandarin did come close once.
When did Mandarin try to steal vibranium?
Actually, his scheme was far more diabolical. He wanted to convert the vibranium into an element that would melt all metal on Earth. Luckily, he failed.
That sounds terrifying.
You are quite welcome.
Sounds really terrifying, actually.
Hi, can I help you?
I've heard about the Black Widow.
Yes. People are saying she was trying to get information to Doom during the helicarrier battle, but I don't believe it.
She's like a mighty guilty
There's
cab.
still not enough evidence to convince me, and if you can't convince me, Fury will never believe you.
You found World War II, how come you're young?
While attempting to stop a missile heading for London, I fell into the ocean and was frozen. I stayed that way until they fished me out decades later.
That's incredible.
Yes, I'm sure it was the super soldier serum that kept me alive. But I've got to tell you, it's been quite a shock getting used to these modern times. I've yet to figure out VCRs.
Jesus Christ. It's so old. Even though it's not even that old. That was 14 years ago. Wow. Okay.
Yes, his name was Bucky. He was a great kid, and a great friend.
What happened to
He
him?
died in an airplane explosion, or it's assumed he did. His body was never found. Anytime,
Thanks, Cap.
friend.
VCRs. Wow.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing Mandarin again. It's gonna be like old times.
Do you know the Mandarin?
Oh yeah, Me and Mandarin go way back. I've been locked up in his palace so many times I've thought about having my mail forwarded there.
What's he like?
Genius, psychotic, delusional, and out to kill me with a vengeance.
How did you come to make your first armored suit?
It all started when I was kidnapped back in my youth. My heart was damaged, and my kidnapper refused to get me medical treatment until I created weapons for him.
So did you create the weapons he wanted?
No. Another scientist and I designed armor that would keep my heart beating as well as help us get away. The armor worked, but my friend died during the escape.
You have a heart condition?
Yes. For the longest time, I wore a chest plate that acted as a pacemaker.
But you don't need it now?
No, my condition was corrected, and now my heart is fine. Anytime, my friend.
Hi, what's new?
What do you think of this Imperium
The
news?
Imperium's a think tank? I think it doesn't look too good for Black Widow.
Why do you say that?
Isn't it obvious? The Black Widow was trying to get information to Doom when she got caught in the explosion on the helicarrier.
Is it true that you died?
Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sai.
So how did you come back?
Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually, someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil who really saved me. He gave me back my soul. Come back anytime.
I guess this is kind of the background episode.
Hey, bub. What's up?
Hi, Wolverine.
Sure thing, bub.
He actually doesn't have anything new. Not gonna lie, Hulk kind of scared me there. I don't want to run Iron Man. I can run Iron Man. Especially since I know Moon Knight isn't needed.
Iron Man.
Get him. Let's see which one of these. Great would decrease energy spending for entire party. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, he only has one more ability. Nano assault. Smaller secondary shockwaves. Massive melee punch. Single projectile. Let's do that. Cool.
Deliver us from evil.
Cool, cool, cool. Miss Marvel. Alright, let's talk to Hank.
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin, because he's no pushover.
What you know about Mandarin's Rings of Power?
They're advanced technology that Mandarin took from the wreckage of an alien starship. He adapted them to serve as weapons.
What do they do?
They offer a wide range of attacks, from force fields to ice blasts to disintegration beams. They make Mandarin a very dangerous man.
What is Ultimo?
That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man. It's huge from what I hear.
What's this robot do?
Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless.
Okay. Do you know C.V. Cebulski?
Cebulski? Oh yeah. I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd.
Really? What happened?
Well, on a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
Was C.B. caught?
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was threatened with jail.
Do you know a hacker named Baroge?
No. Try Vision. I bet he'd know. No
Cool.
problem.
Already
And
looked
come
at
back
that.
anytime you want.
And
Welcome,
Do you have a question for me?
Who's
He was
Mandarin?
the son of one of the richest men in China, but he was orphaned at an early age and was raised by an aunt who despised the world.
Isn't he a genius?
Yes, something of a scientific wonderkind. Mandarin attended very prestigious schools both in China and abroad.
Why did you go to the Valley Spirits?
There was a change in the power structure of China, and Mandarin lost all of his wealth and power. Anxious to return to that lifestyle, he ventured into the Valley of Spirits in hopes of making a major discovery.
What is the Valley
It
Spirits?
is an area in China that had long been deserted. There, Mandarin located the shattered hulk of an ancient alien starship.
Who built the starship?
The Axon Kar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Within the ship, Mandarin discovered advanced technology he was able to turn to his own uses.
Do you know a man named Baroge?
Baroge. Yes, he is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft.
Is he talented?
Definitely. Baroge has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him.
Why is that?
He is not trustworthy. The last time he was caught, Baroge gave the authorities the names of his accomplices in exchange for his freedom. No, but
We already talked about C.V. Sapolsky.
I am glad to
X-Vision.
be of it.
And then we'll go to Weasel. And then we'll talk to Widow. And then we'll call it an episode. And then we'll head off to Valley Spirits next episode.
Hey, what up?
What is the shield's priority?
Oh, that's where data for all the super secret projects is kept. I've never hacked it before, but I've always wanted to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The SHIELD priority database is like... It's like one of the holy grails of hacking.
Who are these two hackers and you're looking to
They
meet?
are the creme de la creme of computer geeks. CB and Baroge are the only two guys who've made their way into SHIELD files. Well, and live to tell about it.
But you're not sure you can trust them?
I'd like to think there's honor amongst thieves, but either one of those guys could turn me in, just for the fun of it.
And you need to talk to CB.
It's not like I got something better to do.
Jarvis doesn't have anything important to talk about. So we'll go talk to Widow. Because we had the Fury. Because everything Fury said. Fury doesn't have anything new.
Yes? Can I help you?
What do we know about
He's a
Mandarin?
genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
How dangerous are these rings of power?
Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
What is the
It
Valley
is a valley
Spirits?
in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship,
What species bit the starship?
the Axan Kar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Their technology is still centuries ahead of us.
What did Mandarin do with the alien technology?
He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Maklu and power rings.
What are
They
those?
were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs.
Thanks.
You are most welcome.
And then we'll I just want to see if... No, next time, if White does anything, it won't be that much. But next time, we're heading to the Valley Spirits to go deal with Mandarin. So, until then, bye-bye.